Alright Jake, you wanted me to make a video on how to adjust the carburetor on one of these saws. Yeah, take your top cover off of these guys. They're too much of a pain to get to. But right here, let me grab something here. See here on the cover, the left hole is your low and the right hole is your high, and then down here would be your idle. And it sounds like your saw is racing up and down, so it's going to be your low end needs to be adjusted. But these saws have got a splined adjuster on here, so you can't put a regular screwdriver on them. You need let's see if the phone will adjust. Nah, I guess it won't. But either way, you need a splined screwdriver, unless you can somehow get a wrench on it, or not a wrench, pliers or whatever. And that's what I was doing before until I got this. I kind of broke the little cover off of here so I could get a little pliers on there to adjust it, and I tuned it down for my boy so he wouldn't have such a hot running saw and cut himself with it as easily. So anyhow, you'll put your adjuster on there, and I usually turn mine all the way in, and I'll bring them out, each one of them, the high and the low, 1.5 turns out, and start there. But this one here is already, I basically got it where I want it. For you, I would say from where it's at, if you get one of these screwdrivers, just turn it a quarter turn to the left or to the right on your low end, and see what that does for you. That can turn it out and get you close to where you want to be. It just sounds like it's needs a little bit of adjustment on the low end for your saw bud, if it's idling up and down a lot. And if I would imagine your chain's probably constantly rolling on its own when you're not on the throttle, so that will be your adjustment on the low end. Otherwise, if it's killing on you, you might have to bring up your idle a little bit just by turning it into the right. That'll give you a little bit more height in your idle. So I hope that helps for you, bud.